Live on NBC 12, this is Newswatch 12 at 5.
Good evening. Thanks for joining us. I'm Mohammed Abdul-Kalwi in for Jessica Jukic. The man accused of bringing guns to the Wisconsin State Capitol building and demanding to see Governor Tony Evers made his initial appearance in court today. 43-year-old Joshua Plesnick has pled not guilty to his misdemeanor charge of openly carrying a gun in a public building. Plesnick was allowed to go free on a signature bond, but can't come near the governor or his family until his case is resolved. He is also not allowed to possess a weapon or go near the Capitol building. During the appearance, Plesnick's defense attorney argued that it was never the intention to harm the governor.
I understand there's a large public interest in this case. There seems to be a misunderstanding or public perception that Joshua went to the Capitol with the intent to cause harm to the governor or somebody else. And I can understand why people would be scared from that, but that's actually not the case that we have before us today.
Plesnick is due back in court on November 20th. Well, Jeff, raining cats and dogs out there. You got some sunshines coming on the way?
We do. Actually, tomorrow for a few hours, likely, and then tomorrow night, more clouds. The weekend looks nice right now with temperatures hanging out near 50 outside now, though the rain showers are still with us. This is the back side of this system, though. So we had rain showers yesterday, rain showers last night, rain showers today, and now they're coming to an end. In fact, look across parts of western Wisconsin now. That's the back edge of the clouds, and that will be in here most likely early tomorrow morning as the rain comes to an end tonight, and tomorrow should be a nice day around here. But out there now, lots of rain showers across our region. Nothing heavy, but persistent rain showers. And then back off to the west of us, this is our day for tomorrow. It's going to be a pretty nice day, except for possibly a couple of rain showers in the forecast for us later on tomorrow night. Temperature-wise, hanging out in the low 50s today. That's not normal. We should be mid, even a few upper 50s out there. We're going to work on that, though, as somewhat warmer temperatures are on the way for us tomorrow if we get a little bit of sunshine throughout the afternoon. Our forecast then for tonight, though, we're talking about decreasing clouds, rain ending with low temperatures down near 42. Your full forecast is coming up. Mohammed.
A 13-year-old has been taken into custody for a bomb threat made at an Antigo school earlier this month. The threat occurred against the Antigo Middle School on October 4th and caused all classes at Antigo schools to be closed on the following day. The teen has been referred to the Langley County Juvenile Justice System on several charges related to the threat. The amount of jobs in Wisconsin has hit an all-time high for the third month in a row. The Department of Workforce Development has released job total data for the month of September. It showed that Wisconsin's total non-farm job hit another record high of over 3 million. That total is 34,500 more jobs than a year ago and an increase of 8,300 over the previous month. Estimates put Wisconsin's seasonally adjusted unemployment rate at 3.1%, with the amount of people using unemployment decreasing by 1,800 from last month. Home sales dropped last month to the lowest level in 13 years. Sales of existing homes fell 2% from August to September to a seasonally adjusted annual rate of 3.96 million units. That's according to a monthly report from the National Association of Realtors. This comes as surging prices and mortgage rates have pushed many would-be buyers out of the market. According to the data from Freddie Mac out, the 30-year fixed-rate mortgage averaged 7.63% in the week of ending October 19th. That's up 7.57% the week before. Another factor also putting a damper on home sales, a historically low supply of homes for sale. Low inventory is one of the main reasons prices are staying high. The race for Speaker of the House continues as Jim Jordan says a third vote could take place today. Representative Jordan became the Speaker nominee last week after House Majority Leader Steve Scalise dropped out of the race. Jordan has failed to receive the votes needed to win the race twice. The Ohio representative previously said that he would support temporarily empowering Speaker pro tempore Patrick McHenry to take on the Speaker's role until January. However, the idea stalled, and Jordan plans to call for a third vote on the floor to see if he can finally reach the 217 votes needed.
Well, I'll just say this: we made the pitch to members on the resolution as a way to lower the temperature and get back to work. We decided that wasn't where we're going to go. I'm still running for Speaker, and I plan to go to the floor and get the votes and win this race.
Democrats are supporting House Minority Leader Hakeem Jeffries, who said his caucus could work with interim Speaker McHenry. We Energy's WPS and local law enforcement are teaming up to combat utility scams. The organizations have announced a partnership to share the warning signs of possible fraud. They are warning that scammers may pretend to be from WPS by spoofing caller ID to display Wisconsin Public Service. In addition, they will threaten to turn off your energy in a short amount of time and demand immediate payment, often through payment apps like Venmo or through cryptocurrency. If you believe you're being scammed, contact your law enforcement and contact WPS directly to verify if you do owe any money. For veterans, a trip on the Never Forgotten Honor Flight provides many valuable experiences. Veterans are able to visit Washington, D.C. and remember their time in the armed forces, as well as remember those who were lost in battle. Newswatch 12's Will Harrelson went on October's Never Forgotten Honor Flight and has more on its importance.
That's right, Mohammed. The entire honor flight was an emotional experience for the veterans. Many of them lost someone they knew during their time in the armed forces. I spoke with some of them on the importance of being able to come home and honor them. The Never Forgotten Honor Flight Mission 46 flew 107 veterans from the Vietnam and Korean Wars from Mosinee to Washington, D.C. This trip provided many of them experiences they will never forget. However, maybe the most important experience for these veterans was an opportunity to remember those who couldn't be there that day.
It's a memorial trip for us in terms of recognizing those that went as comrades in the service and didn't make it back. And we're happy that we could remember the memories we did have of our service.
Joseph Perez is a veteran of the U.S. Navy from the Vietnam War. He says the trip was a chance to remember a lost friend.
This young man on the wall was only 20 years old, same age as I was. He was the first person my wife and I ever had out for dinner. And he left for Vietnam in July. And he was killed in November.
Many veterans understand the pain of losing a soldier. Douglas Akey was a veteran himself and had plans of attending an honor flight. The COVID-19 pandemic canceled trips, and he was never able to attend one before he passed. So, to honor their late brother, Frank and Wayne Anke carried pictures of Douglas throughout the mission.
We're bringing him here with us and honoring him just like we're being honored.
His name was Douglas Akey. He was supposed to be on this honor flight. COVID put it off for a while, and he passed away last September, and so we're honoring you here.
And despite hard times that can come from a war, both brothers can look back at their time in the military and smile.
I wasn't in Vietnam, he was. I got dumped off in Okinawa on the way to Vietnam. Okay. One brother there at a time, so my orders were for there, but I didn't make it. Thank goodness.
He sent his younger brother.
Reporting in Washington, D.C., Will Harrelson, Newswatch 12.
For 100 years of ownership. Coming up after the break, we'll hear from the family about the achievement. That's After Weather with Jeff, right here on Newswatch 12.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Slumberland.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale and get free carpet installation. That's right, free carpet installation for one room or the entire house. Only at Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale.
Our prices will floor you.
Goodwill starts with you when you shop the original Halloween headquarters. This season, as you get ready to open your door to mummies, princesses, and never-before-seen characters, shop Goodwill for great deals on one-of-a-kind Halloween costumes, decor, and more. Perfect for any ghoulish gathering. It's your purchases that also open doors to job training and opportunities, all while keeping items out of the landfill, making you a superhero to neighbors in our community. Goodwill starts with you.
With Chevy Silverado and Silverado HD, you can take on the mountains, or you can move them. With the power of up to 36,000 pounds of max available towing and the confidence of an available 13.4-inch diagonal touchscreen. Whatever your mountain, there's a Silverado for you. Get 0% financing on all 2023 Silverado 1500 pickups, or current Chevy owners get $5,000 total cash allowance on this Silverado with the Turbo Max engine. Find new roads at your local Chevy dealer.
Sue right, Jake middle, me on the left.
Yeah, I knew I'd win.
Are you saying
What's
something?
really happening over there?
I think you're on mute.
There's no substitute for real gaming fun. Go where fun lives. Ho Chung Gaming Wittenberg.
When you need a new roof or repair, remember, quality counts. Hi, I'm Paul, owner of Overhead Solutions. Listen, I've seen some shady roof operations, but I believe in honesty, hard work, and integrity. Our team is committed to providing you with a quality product at a fair price. So go ahead, call our competitors, but before you sign on that dotted line, call Overhead Solutions for a free estimate.
For asphalt, metal, rubber, or cedar roofs, call Overhead Solutions for a free roof estimate.
Come to Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale and get free carpet installation. That's right, free carpet installation for one room or the entire house. Only at Carpet City Flooring Center's biggest sale.
Our prices will floor you.
All right, cloudy, breezy, and rainy out there today. A bit cool, too, with temperatures hanging out in the low 50s across much of the area today. At the airport now, it is 50 in Rhinelander, a northwest breeze at 9. Dew point there at 50 with some fog across the area as well. Over in Wausau, 52 for you. A west-northwest breeze around 8. The pressure's falling as low pressure is in the area right now. Temperature-wise today, okay, a bit below average, right? Hanging out upper 40s, low 50s, rain-cooled clouds out there, of course. The clouds will get out of here tonight, though, and tomorrow we'll bring back a little bit of sunshine to the area tomorrow. Going forward, though, temperature-wise, so 54 tomorrow, the average high about 53. We're not doing that on Saturday, the high of 48, but then kind of leveling off mid-50s or so Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week. So overall, temperatures hanging out about where they're supposed to for this time of the year. All right, so the temperature forecast came out from NOAA today for winter 2023 and 2024. This is your tax dollars at work. So here we are, their anticipation here of above average temperatures across the Great Lakes and the Northwest, and also over here too. So look at this, above average temperatures coming our direction are the forecasted high temperatures. We'll see though, precipitation wise though, likely below average precipitation. So we're not most likely gonna break the snowfall record again this year. Looking outside today though, we have some rain showers out there. Nothing really heavy, but they've been persistent, right? A couple reports of near a quarter to a half inch of rainfall across our region today, and we could use every bit of that, as you know, but there is a backside to this. In fact, here we are, lots of rain showers and clouds here, but the back edge is across parts of western Wisconsin. Now, in fact, let's go to Duluth if we can, Chris. Currently, look at clear skies in Duluth right now with a light northwest breeze. People are coming out there as the rain has ended. That's going to be our weather for a while tomorrow, but we'll likely get some clouds back in here tomorrow night. Back with me now if you can, Chris, as this whole thing kind of pulls away. But there is a little system behind it. It's up here. It's likely going to bring us maybe a shower or two tomorrow night into early parts of Saturday morning. Other than that, though, the weekend looks dry around here with temperatures hanging out in the 40s. All right, so tonight looking at lots of cloud cover again. Some dense fog is likely. A couple of showers ending after midnight. The back edge of the clouds, though, is going to try to make it through by tomorrow morning. Here's 7 o'clock or so tomorrow morning. Looking at partly cloudy skies, but clouds likely filling back in throughout the day tomorrow. If you want some more rainfall, it's just not really going to happen for us tonight or tomorrow. Maybe a little bit of sprinkle action tomorrow evening. Other than that, though, we're dry for the weekend and beyond. So our forecast end tonight, we're talking about scattered rain showers out there, a bit breezy. Not very cool, though. The average low is like 33. We're going to do 42 tonight with that northwest breeze around 5. For tomorrow, it's Friday. I think it's payday, too. Lots of clouds around tomorrow. High temperatures near 54 with a northwest breeze around 5 to 10. You're going to feel that breeze tomorrow out of the northwest as it shifts out of the northwest for the afternoon. And then looking ahead, your 7-day forecast with furniture and mattress shows tomorrow 54, Saturday 48, Sunday 51. Our next chance for meaningful rain showers gets in here later Monday into Tuesday. And by the way, this system looks pretty wet. We could see a healthy rain shower activity here Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday with high temperatures Tuesday and Wednesday in the mid-50s. Mohammed.
Jeff, running a family farm can be challenging. Now imagine doing it for 100 years. For one Deer Brook family, they have been able to do just that. The Cost family homestead is a 160-acre dairy farm was purchased by Anton and Agnes Cost in August of 1923 for just over $6,000. Today, the farm is still under the family name owned by their grandson, Tony. The farm received the Century Farm Award from the Wisconsin Department of Agriculture and Wisconsin State Fair for it being family-owned for 100 years.
It's not the small little farm anymore. It's the great big farm. And, just to keep something like this and try and keep it picturesque, it just keeps a part of American history going.
Tony retired in 2019, but the farm continues to operate by neighboring farmers that Tony rents the land to. But throughout his time, he has made many impactful memories.
One of the highlights they had was a couple of kids from Alaska. Never saw a farm before. They came down, and I showed them how, during milking time, showed them how cows were milked and everything like that.
Tony also says that the farm isn't just a part of Wisconsin history, but it teaches people the significance of American farming history and hopes it inspires an interest for people to learn more about farming. Some of the country's music's biggest stars have been announced for next year's Country Fest in Cadott. Eric Church, Keith Urban, and Jake Owen are set to headline the three-day festival. Other notable attendees at the nation's largest country's music festival include Warren Ziders, Ashley McBride, and Scotty McCreery. The festival is set to take place June 27th through the 29th. Tickets are on sale now. It's Safe Sleep and SIDS Awareness Month, and every year there are about 3,400 sudden unexpected infant deaths in the U.S., according to the U.S. Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Many of those deaths are caused by unsafe sleep situations. In today's Health Minute, Mandy Gaither has more on the ABCs of keeping babies safe as they sleep.
Keeping babies safe isn't just a day job. At night, some parents may unknowingly be putting their child in harm's way.
Resuscitating infants as a pediatric emergency room physician is one of the worst things we have to do to tell a parent that their child has died.
Dr. Sarah Lazarus with Children's Healthcare of Atlanta's Strong for Life program says the risk of sudden unexpected infant death syndrome is highest for children younger than 6 months. But experts say keeping babies safe when they sleep is as easy as ABC. A stands for alone.
As an exhausted parent, it's so easy to make a quick decision to put your child into bed with you, but that decision can really be fatal.
B is for back. Lazarus says a baby's neck isn't strong enough to prevent suffocation.
As long as your child is not rolling over, they need to be truly placed on their back, that the mattress be really firm and flat, so you don't want to use any inclined sleep surfaces.
And C is for clear. Your baby's sleeping area should have nothing but a fitted sheet in it.
Making sure that all blankets, stuffed animals, everything is removed from that crib.
And if your baby falls asleep in a car seat, move the child when you get to your destination. For Health Minute, I'm Mandy Gaither.
The Green Bay Packers are heading to Denver after only playing one football game in 23 days. Coming up on Newswatch 12, sports director Saul Meyer will be here to give us a preview of their matchup with the Broncos.
Don't miss Wisconsin's best deals this fall, only at Furniture and Appliance Mart's Inventory Liquidation Event. Everything must go. Save as much as 60% store-wide, plus low monthly payment options, only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Just look at them. State-of-the-art Honda hybrids, making ecological art out of any conditions they encounter. Rugged, dependable, stylish performance with fuel efficiency and low emissions that'll make a tree hugger blush. What's this phenomenon you're witnessing? It's the future, today. Electrified driving built for Wisconsin. Get your Honda hybrid now at your Wisconsin Heartland Honda dealer. Honda gets Wisconsin.
My dry eyes made me a burning, stinging 5 times a day.
Makeup smearing, drops user.
I want another option. That's not another drop.
Tyrvaya. It's not another drop. It's the first and only nasal spray for dry eye. Tyrvaya treats the signs and symptoms of dry eye disease fast by helping your body produce its own real tears. Common side effects include sneezing, cough, and throat and nose irritation.
Relying only on drops? Not me. My own real tears are my relief.
Ask your eye doctor about Tyrvaya.
High Point Sand and Gravel provides high-quality riprap, sand, and screened topsoil for almost any need. The high-quality rock and stone, boulders, and clear stone enhance the function and beauty of your home or business. Offering convenient delivery or pickup throughout northern Wisconsin and the UP, High Point Sand and Gravel provides premium landscaping materials, specializing in producing beautiful decorative stone for all types of landscaping projects. Contact High Point Sand and Gravel to help make your next project a dream come true.
Don't miss Wisconsin's best deals this fall, only at Furniture and Appliance Mart's Inventory Liquidation Event. Everything must go. Save as much as 60% store-wide. Plus, low monthly payment options, only at Furniture and Appliance Mart.
Spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show. This weekend only, inside the Central Wisconsin Convention and Expo Center, Rothschild. Millions of inventory must be sold. Prices are slashed, up to 60% off retail. So save thousands. Save big on new hot tub spas and saunas. Plus, see the Michael Phelps Signature Swim Spas by Master Spas.
Hi, I'm Michael Phelps. Join the swimming revolution.
The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show. This weekend only, inside the Central Wisconsin Convention and Expo Center, Rothschild. Visit 800spasale.com.
This portion of Newswatch 12 is brought to you by Furniture and Appliance Mart.
The Green Bay Packers are taking on the Denver Broncos this weekend, looking to snap a 2-game losing streak and shake off some bye-week rust in the process. The Broncos might not have the scariest record, but they are a tough team led by Super Bowl winning head coach and quarterback duo looking for something to prove. Coach LaFleur talks about Broncos starting quarterback Russell Wilson and how he has shown some improvements since last season.
His ability to get loose and use his legs and make those off-schedule plays. We watched a bunch of them as a team, and that's always been one of the things that you have to combat when you're playing a guy of his caliber.
The Packers have had some inconsistencies this season. With one game, it's the offense struggling, and the next, it's the defense. Coach LaFleur weighs in on those inconsistencies.
You look around the league, and I think we're seeing a lot of that right now. It's inconsistent football, and I think that's just one of those deals. It's still relatively early, and you just got to make sure that you learn from your mistakes and you're not repeating them.
Kickoff for Sunday's game will be at 3:30 Central Time. The Milwaukee Bucks have a familiar face leaving after 4 months with the team. Bucks former head coach and current assistant coach Terry Stotts announced he is stepping down from the team. Stotts was also head coach of the Portland Trail Blazers when current Milwaukee Bucks Damian Lillard was a part of that team. There was no reason for his resignation, but new head coach Adrian Griffin said that while he is surprised by the move, he must respect it. The Wisconsin Badgers volleyball team, the #1 ranked team in the country, was in action at home taking on Ohio State. They won that match 3-0, extending their undefeated start to the season and are now 18-0 on the year. Badgers have also not given up a set since their 3-2 win against the 3rd-ranked Florida Gators back on September 17th. They'll be back in action on Saturday when they take on the 2nd-ranked team in the country, Nebraska, in Lincoln. For the 2nd year in a row, the Las Vegas Aces have won the WNBA Finals. They took down the New York Liberty 3-1 to repeat as league champs. A'ja Wilson was named Finals MVP, the first time in her career she earned such honors. We'll be right back after the break.
Dear first place, how do you get to the top? Just keep on climbing. Yours, Tacoma.
Right now, get 3.99% APR for 48 months on a new 2023 Tacoma. Toyota. Let's go places.
Game Time Sportsbook is now open inside Mole Lake Casino. Place a bet on your favorite sports team and watch them win on one of our 24 big screen televisions while enjoying amazing refreshments at our sports bar and lounge. Our casino floor has been updated with dozens of new and exciting game titles, as well as the new Casa Mexicana restaurant serving authentic Mexican cuisine. And don't forget about the coffee pot proudly serving Starbucks. Get your lucky break at Mole Lake.
Hey, I never got a chance to thank you for letting me live in your air vents all this time. I really appreciate you letting me stay here, even though it's costing you more to heat your house and your kids keep getting sick all the time.
It's time to evict dust from your home. Call K-Tech Cleaning today. K-Tech can remove all of that nasty dust from your home and business's air ducts, leaving you with fresher, cleaner air. So enjoy more energy efficiency from your heating and cooling system. Healthy air, healthy home with air duct cleaning from K-Tech Cleaning.
Spas, spas, spas. The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show. This weekend only inside the Central Wisconsin Convention and Expo Center, Rothschild. Millions of inventory must be sold. Prices are slashed up to 60% off retail. So save thousands. Save big on new hot tub spas and saunas. Plus, see the Michael Phelps Signature Swim Spas by Master Spas.
Hi, I'm Michael Phelps. Join the swimming revolution.
The Swim Spa Hot Tub and Sauna Show. This weekend only inside the Central Wisconsin Convention and Expo Center, Rothschild. Visit 800spasale.com.
An official message from Medicare.
Often, things look the same, exactly the same, until you take a closer look. At Medicare.gov, you can easily compare all your options and see the real difference. Find a plan that offers you more or saves you money. Wouldn't that be nice? Plans change every year, so can your health. Open enrollment ends December 7th. Compare prescription drug and health options at Medicare.gov.
Paid for by the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services.
Dear First Place, how do you get to the top? Just keep on climbing. Yours, Tacoma.
Right now, get 3.99% APR for 48 months on a new 2023 Tacoma. Toyota. Let's go play.
Well, guys, today was a perfect day to, stay inside and, just watch TV and stuff.
Eat chili, maybe some chicken noodle soup.
It's a perfect day for some playoff soccer and volleyball.
You guys are busy in the sports department today.
Yeah,
there's a lot going
absolutely.
on. There's more games tonight, correct?
Yeah, we got playoff. Northland Pines is playing Newman Catholic in a big playoff game right now. Three Lakes has soccer and volleyball playoffs. I'm going to Leon Wabino. Prentice should have a fun game, too. They are a team to watch out for.
Well, the rain showers are winding down. Temperatures are hanging out in the 40s to low 50s out there currently. It's going to be a bit warmer across our region tomorrow because we'll finally get the rain showers out of here. And it should be pretty dry tomorrow, but there is a chance, about a 30% one for a couple of showers tomorrow night into tomorrow evening. Other than that, though, here's our 7-day. We're not awful here, right? 54 tomorrow. The weekend looks dry, but a bit cool with highs in the 40s on Saturday. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday next week look wet to me with widespread rain.
You see that, Saul?
That Friday?
No rain.
You sure?
Well, no.
Thanks for watching. See you guys out here at
30% chance.